fuck is this couch?
Go back to the other couch. Pick those up now.
Seriously, dude, I literally dropped a foot only on the back of my ass. Fucking the front, totally fine. The back.
You dropped a foot on the back of your ass? What does that mean?
It's looking like a laid back review.
Dang it! What's up, everybody? My name's Alex.
My name is Kyle.
I'm Taylor.
This is Taylor. He's a possible roommate of Kyle's and I. Damien's
and I.
deciding to... Damien's gonna move out on us and he doesn't want to be our friend anymore, so we kicked him out. He's in Germany right now. You'll never see him again. And we changed him out with this blonde-headed man. Dirty blonde?
Have you seen my head?
Brown? Well,
His
I mean,
hair
it
is more
looks-
brown than mine is.
Anyways, tonight we
Alex
saw
is-
a movie that's worse than my jokes. What movie? What?
My shirt's white too.
We saw Breaking In.
Payback's a mother.
It's about this lovely little African American family who. So Breaking In is about this family, and the grandfather of this family passed away. So they're going to his vacation home.
Country
Estate,
home.
yeah.
To move things
Legitimate
out so
estate.
that they can sell it. And turns out that Grandpa had a secret, and some bad men are coming to try to find it. And they break in.
Yeah. So the tagline of this movie is "Payback is a mother," and it's just whoever made this movie, because I do not care. Whoever made this movie's attempt to like bring female power back into the fold, which it's already there. This movie is so terribly executed that it really does not matter. It's so bad, because I get why they're doing it. I get that they're trying to be like, well, she's a mom, and like moms will do anything to protect their kids, and it's like a woman empowerment thing and whatnot, or at least that's what they're selling it as. But don't buy that. It's pointless. She's not trained in anything. In the first like 30 minutes of the movie, she takes down, I'm assuming, an army officer that's like accused of doing whatever and involved in this bad group in hand-to-hand combat, where he has the upper hand. He's choking her up against a tree, and she's like,
I mean, he also.
and then slams his head up against a rock, and she's just all of a sudden Superwoman.
Yeah. I feel bad for Alex because he rated Rampage a 1, and that movie, I would rather watch that movie 10 times than watch this once more.
Oh yeah, no, I will agree with you. I did rate that one low,
Too low.
but I would rather watch that than this. But that's not the conversation we're having.
That's the one I'm having. Anyways, it's bad. It's as bad as its tagline. It's worse than its tagline.
Sorry.
Also, the first 20 minutes of this movie, nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Grandpa dies.
Yeah, you
but it's
see him die
unnecessary.
for no reason. For no reason at all. Because you could have just
It's-
called her and been like,
it's
oh
to
yeah,
show off
your
the-
dad died. Or the phone call that she shares with her husband, where he goes, the DEA is like investigating it. Like there's something going on or something like that. That could have been enough. But we spend 5 minutes listening to this guy, like watching him run down the road and then get hit by a car. Spoiler alert.
Who cares? Don't go see this
Nobody
movie.
cares. Directing was bad. It was uninspired. The sound design wasn't good, and the music was like they just picked it from a free royalty-free music site. Like the stuff we use.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't have a budget. So
Well, dude, I had like a totally different feel from this movie from the get-go. Like the lead up you're talking about that was way too fucking long. Like all of that lead up, like especially when it gets to the tense moments when all of a sudden the kids get grabbed. It like to me, I was like, this is gonna be a thriller, possibly a horror, like maybe something decent. Because it had like those moments. It was kind of eerie, and they had like enough like I don't know, essence to what was happening to make it believable, and then it just snapped. And it was
No,
like,
well, we saw the trailers months ago.
Yeah,
We were
well,
like,
I didn't-
I was gonna
terrible.
say we brought
I
this guy to the movie knowing nothing, and he's just like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
Breaking
we knew.
It's bad.
100%.
I think I
it was gonna
asked
be bad.
Alex about 3 times in line, what's the name of this movie again?
It's bad. It's so bad. Like, so usually when like me, Alex, and Damien watch a movie, we'll say like a couple things like to each other. We said so much, like pointed like so many things out. Like every 5 seconds, we're like, oh, that kid is just smart
Oh.
enough to know what all that is.
Oh,
my gosh.
okay.
He's like
Oh
12,
my
let's-
God.
12, 14.
No,
You know,
he's,
he's like
12, 10.
Dude, the dude's
He's
young.
not 8.
Doesn't
10
matter.
to 12.
Let's
I don't know, somewhere
try
in
and
there.
do.
Kids don't look young anymore.
Let's try
I
and do
don't know.
like a rapid fire of like moments in the movie where it was just terrible. So first off, what he was talking about with the kid sitting down, he sits down at a security camera named what, like ballistic gel, like
He's like,
covered
these are
glass.
polyurethane ballistic grade slats that are tied into the fucking security
Yeah.
system.
He
He's
somehow
just like
knows
crazy
everything about every type of security, and he's like, the house is secured with the MK12X17 security cameras. They're the best
Yeah.
in the market.
They send the guy that knows how to open the safe out first to capture the mom.
And the guy that knows how to open the safe doesn't actually know how to open the safe. He just has a code in a USB drive, which he could have given to anybody else.
And some druggie that they got from jail knows how to open the safe with the other guy's dog or the USB.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
so
he
there's
tried
no
to-
reason for him to have it, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, the
There's a
only thing-
random Hispanic dude in this that's like murder obsessed
Crazy.
and somehow invincible. He gets run over by a truck and then shows up in the last act.
Truck.
Yeah.
A really big truck.
A guy dies after falling off a 1-story house. Well, it's a 2-story house, but it was on that slant.
Yeah,
So it's like 1 story.
Yeah, but
Okay,
it wasn't that
see.
high off the ground though. Even with that, like
But
dude, you could jump that. And
that's
not
more realistic
messed
than
up.
getting run over by a truck and still living.
Yeah.
There's
What
slow
else?
motion in this movie for no reason.
Every-
Like there's a
every
haymaker
other
that
scene.
some dude out of the darkness makes, and then they
Yeah.
go back to normal speed.
From about
It's
15
dramatic
feet away,
effect,
the main antagonist doesn't see the entire family, all 3 of them, get out of the truck and run halfway back to the house before he can walk 15 feet to the truck.
In that, there's another unnecessary slow motion scene where he's walking up to the truck, and there's another unnecessary slow motion scene where she's falling down a hill, but the sound is in real time.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. I forgot about that. Oh,
Okay,
goodness.
that's enough. It's bad. Don't go watch it. We'll rate it real quick for you for some reason because I feel like it doesn't really matter.
You're just go
But
this way?
yeah, we'll
See
go
how
the
we do it?
opposite way, you know, because things are really
Yeah.
changing up here. Damien's not a part of the scene anymore, so
No, he'll be
He'll
back
be
in
back.
a
He
week
will
and a half.
yeah, he'll be back for
He'll
solo.
miss- he'll-
Anyways,
Anyways, continue.
So for me, this movie, I didn't expect anything because of the trailers that we saw, and really when I got in there, I had low expectations, and somehow they dipped below my low expectations of the movie, and just made me so upset. Unnecessary slow motion. The directing was not new, innovative in any way. The acting was
You don't have to do all this.
so, like, it's just bad. Like, nobody was enthusiastic about anything. And then there's random parts where they are, but it doesn't make sense because of the characters they set up. The writing was bad. There was nothing original about the script at all.
No.
Other than, I guess, that the mom is the one that's doing it instead of the dad, and I guess that's the whole point of it. You said that I was mistaken for giving Rampage a 1. I'm going to give this a 0.5. 0.5 ball
Oh, wow.
out of 10, out of 1.
They did really well.
They did
No.
50%.
Okay, so the trailers did a really, really good job to show you how good this movie is. Because the trailers are awful, and this movie is awful. There are no good aspects about this movie. There were a couple shots that I was like, oh, that's a cool shot. Like the drone over the car, it was a fun shot, and the yellow lines were like going like that, and the car was like kind of. That was cool. That was a cool shot. It was shot like, I don't know. It was good quality. Other than that, everything else is just bad. Everything is bad.
It was.
It was like a if it was like Tyler Perry tried, like if Tyler Perry said, "Oh, let's make a serious movie."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we make sure that's not a Tyler Perry movie?
Is it? No way, dude. There would have been a title card for that shit.
Yeah, Tyler
100%. He
Perry
puts
would've
it
been
on
in it, too.
everything. There would have been like something.
Oh, you guys ready for
Tyler Perry?
Drew? Anyways, yeah, it's awful. I will never see it again. None of you should see it. And so I'm gonna rate this movie about a. I'll give it about a 1.5. Breakers out of 10.
No, it was real bad the whole time. There was not really any enjoyable moments. There was a couple funny moments, like really random that didn't make any sense. Like there's a moment where like the tweaker reaches out for a bag, and the Mexican guy doesn't hand it to him, and he just goes, "Oh," and then like walks off scene, and it's like, what the fuck? Like why? It's like it was not the moment for that. It was bad. I wouldn't go see this ever again. I really don't know why I saw it, only because these guys like were like, "Hey, you want to go see a movie?" It's like, cool, okay, cool. I thought this was a totally different movie. It wasn't. No, it was bad. I will say one thing. You should go watch Hush on Netflix, because that's a way better version of this movie. 100%. 100%. It was bad. It's like a 0.4 out of 5 beers.
That's not. What?
Yeah.
You just undercut me.
We'll let it
Let it slide.
We'll let it, oh wait.
High
Just one more thing. So, the ending of the movie, like, it kind of like it shows the family and they're all safe. I don't care if I'm spoiling this for you. They're all safe or whatever, and the camera's slowly panning out. You know, they're in a group hug and stuff, and it fades to black. And there is the longest pause
Oh my goodness.
before the credits start. So we're like halfway out of our seats, like, okay, can
Waiting
we-
if it says like 10 years later.
Yes, like can we go?
I just
And
expected,
we
like,
just
one
saw
more,
like a line of white letters come up. And we're
Like that guy
God!
wakes up again after he got run over by the truck and stabbed in the chest. He's like,
Well, I can take it.
It turns into a zombie movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys.
So in case you guys forgot for some reason, because this isn't really a long video, my name's Alex,
My name is Kyle.
I'm Taylor.
and
We are OMC.
we are OMC.
Productions.
We sometimes make short films, but we definitely do reviews for movies. Until next time, guys.
Oh no, I was talking about how it's supposed to be out of 10 and it's supposed to relate to the film, and
You
you
said
did out of
beers.
5 and it didn't relate to the film.
Fuck yeah.